Most of us cannot imagine a childhood without the toys that our parents and well-wishers showered us with. Be it action figures, board games, cars, dollhouses, or teddy bears, we all have fond memories with our favorite toys, some of which have even become vintage collectibles by now. And yet, there was always that one Hot Wheels set or a limited edition Barbie doll or one remaining action figure in our Avengers squad that we missed out on. Perhaps they weren't available at the local toy shop or they were simply too expensive. And speaking of expensive, here's a list of the costliest and fanciest toys that were ever made and only few of us could ever afford. Number 10, the masterpiece Rubik's Cube, $2.5 million. A Rubik's Cube is easily one of the most entertaining and engaging puzzle toys out there, perfect to while away those long idle hours in a waiting room or during a road trip. And depending on one's skill with it, one can even venture to larger variants including an 8-sided cube. However, while the average Rubik's Cube is made of plastic and may even come apart if roughly handled, there's a majestic masterpiece Rubik's Cube that's made entirely with gems, emeralds, amethysts, and rubies. Designed by Fred Cuellar to mark the 15th anniversary of the Rubik's Cube, this beauty comes at a whopping $2.5 million. Number 9, Szymanski Soccer Ball, $2.59 million. Even if we weren't into soccer or outdoor sports, most of us loved playing catch and throw with a beach ball or two. But even with specially made soccer balls, kicking them frequently would eventually wear them out. However, can you imagine a soccer ball that is just too gorgeous and precious to be kicked, or even played with? Number 8, Diamond Barbie, $302,500. Many of us will attest to how Barbies have always been our favorite toy and how we competed as children in collecting more Barbies than the rest. Whether it was made in the style of a Disney princess, or it came with a full-fledged beauty parlor set, each Barbie doll had a marvelous story to itself. But the Barbie with the most marvelous story of them all is none other than the Stefano Conturi Barbie, or the Diamond Barbie. This doll wears a pink diamond choker necklace and a stylish strapless black evening dress. It was sold at an auction for $302,500 in 2010, with the money going to fund cancer research. Looks like someone out there is lucky enough to own this expensive beauty. Number 7, Golden Monopoly, $2 million. In an age of PlayStations and computer games, some of us still swear by board games and tabletop role-playing games. A game of Monopoly makes for a perfect family bonding session, and with the number of variations out there, there's a Monopoly to suit everyone's taste. And given that it's a game about buying and selling real estate in order to become a millionaire, there's a version of Monopoly that literally costs millions. Designed by San Francisco-based Sydney Mobile in 1988, this board game is made out of 18-karat gold and embedded with 165 gemstones. The dice set alone costs a smooth $100,000 and is made with 42 full-cut diamonds. Number 6, Steiff Louis Vuitton Teddy Bear, $2.1 million. Soft toys are universally popular not just with kids, but also with adults, particularly teddy bears. We give them names, a character, talk to them as if they were a real person, and even take them out on trips. Perhaps, they may even get a seat by the car dashboard. However, in the history of teddy bears, the most unmistakable name is that of Steiff, the German brand founded in 1880 and renowned for their teddy bears, designed for the luxury market. And in 2000, they collaborated with luxury fashion brand Louis Vuitton to make a teddy bear in a travel outfit complete with their trademark luggage, that costs a little over $2 million. Number 5, Loiseller, the bird trainer, $6.25 million. Automaton toys are exquisite and seem as though they're part of a steampunk world, especially with all the intricate cogs and gears that go into their construction. This one, which when translated from the French means bird trainer, was created by French automata expert, Christian Bally. It is a 4-foot-tall moving doll that is dressed in a Renaissance outfit, that is inlaid with gold and pearls. Number 4, Golden Nintendo Game Boy, $30,000. Most hardcore gamers will recall a fond period in their childhood or teenage years that was solely dedicated to playing games on small handheld consoles. And while the Nintendo Switch is all about bringing handheld gaming back to the forefront, the company has a vintage limited edition model made entirely out of gold. This nifty little device was created by Asprey of London in 2006 to celebrate the machine's 17th anniversary. Its screen is surrounded by 18-karat gold and diamonds and is quite dazzling even to look at. Besides, given that gold-plated iPhones are a thing, why not gold-plated gaming devices for the luxury gamer? Number 3 model car Lamborghini Aventador, $4.6 million. Let's face it. Some of us will never earn enough to afford a real Lamborghini in our lifetime. And even among the few of us who could, buying this tiny toy Lamborghini would prove to be ludicrously expensive. Designed by German engineer Robert Gulpen, this toy replica took over 500 hours to make and is studded with gold, diamond, and platinum. Every detail, be it the seats, the headlights, or the wheels, is finely and exquisitely wrought. No wonder it's at least 10 times costlier than the real thing. Number 2 Madame Alexander Eloise, $5 million. If you love shopping at high-end stores and luxury as your middle name, then actually there's a limited edition doll to suit your personality. Created by dollmaker Madame Alexander, only 5 of these toys were ever made. This blonde high-fashion lady is even accompanied by an adorable little dog during her shopping trips. And what is she wearing, you might ask? She's clad in Christian Dior clothes, Oscar de la Renta fur, Catherine Bowman accessories and crystals from Swarovski. Oh, and there are 9 carats of diamonds in there. Number 1 Astolat Dollhouse Castle, $8.5 million. Dollhouses have a quaint charm of their own. Not only do they boast of fine craftsmanship, the sheer amount of effort that goes into detailing the interiors, all the miniature furniture, lights, objects, even the wallpaper is absolutely stupendous. Looking at the interior world of a dollhouse, one can easily get lost. Now imagine that in the form of a castle. There's a reason why the Astolat Dollhouse Castle is so expensive. It took 13 years and the best and most creative talents in architecture, sculpting, and engineering to craft this beautiful work of art. Out of the 29 miniature rooms, there's a ballroom, a gym, a bar with mini liquor bottles, a wine cellar and even a library.